Oh, that's pretty. Of course, it's blue. You know I like blue. This would have been a little teeny tiny birdhouse. Oh, look at this pilot. Who are you? American Heroes. Has a little simple little vintage look to it. It's Bloomingville. This is a Smith Victor slide sorter. But you never know. You never know what's gonna show up. Like a box full of things. I've been a reseller for nearly 40 years, and I can't imagine my life without thrifting. I've learned about a lot of things over the years, and I love to share my knowledge and adventures with you. So let's go be profitable and make it fun. It's been a really interesting couple of days here in Las Vegas. We've had some incredible thunderstorms coming through, and right now it's kind of the lull afterwards. And it's funny, the streets are already, you know, the freeway's already dry, but there are places that are completely flooded out. But I just thought that was so beautiful with the sun behind it. I had to show you a little clip. I am on my way to Goodwill. It's time for another shopping adventure. So that's what we're doing. Okay, we are pulling into the Goodwill, and it is late on a Saturday night. Not normally a time that I am out thrifting, but with everything going on in my life right now, it is the only time that I have. So let's get in here and see what goodies we can find. Let's get shop done. Okay, well, you may have seen it. I did a live from the Good Stuff thrift store on Friday night, and there was a lot of things to get put down into the Thenichelady.com. If you haven't checked that out yet, that is my new way of selling things. That I'm cutting back on the whatnots and doing more of that kind of thing to give more people an opportunity to buy stuff. All right, let's get us a lucky cart here and go see what color we're on. Oh, we're still on gray. We are still on gray. All right, as we make our way back here, I feel like starting in the metals today. Why not? Oh, I actually know what these are. These are for making like stones, like pavers. It's like a little foundational work. I've seen those before. I don't think that's actually an old. Yep, it's just made to look old. Oh, hello, beautiful. Look at you for $4.99. Well, you know there is no resistance on a beautiful cockatoo bird on a wire. I could actually put him out in the patio. He's kind of cool. All right, we're gonna grab him. Now I am going to keep to my 12 to 15 items. I don't think I'm gonna have any problem with that tonight, because it is a Saturday night. So that means the store's been pretty busy today, and there's been a lot of stuff they've been selling all day. So we might just find a few treasures tonight, and that is perfectly okay. For me, some of it is just the relaxed time too. Just, you know, just thrifting, enjoying myself. This is my downtime actually. Even though it's my work and it's what I do to make a living, it's what I also love doing, so it's the best of both worlds. All right, nothing in the metals. So we will just go now look through the wood section and see what we can find here. Oh, that's pretty. Of course, it's blue. You know I like blue. Let's see, you were $24.99 wherever you came from originally. It is $5.99. That is actually a really pretty box. I suspect it's going to sell in the $20 to $25 range. So $6 is not a bad price to pay. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. So it just goes to show the store can be shopped all day long and you can still find some treasures. I'm trying to figure out why these little nails are popping up and if they would just pop back into place, because what I have found is these driftwood sculptures are actually very desirable. Nothing is loose. It's like nothing's coming apart. Maybe that one. ever so slightly. But they're great little rustic decor items, and it is only $3.99. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that, and I'm gonna see if I can tack those nails right back down. Oh, just found a big fan. I saw it torn a little bit, so I did not look further. Starcraft. Interesting. Kind of a simple little thing there. Oregano and dill. Not super high quality. There's a lot of stuff that comes out of like Hobby Lobby, Home Goods, that kind of thing that just not really worth picking up for resale. This would have been a little teeny tiny birdhouse, but this looks like a little like almost a child's craft. Maybe like one of those ones that you get the kit at Home Depot and then they put it together. That could be it. Okay, anything down here? No, I do not see anything. All right, now we are over on the first aisle with Nicky Nackies. That is a travesty. A broken frog. But what is this? Are you a Kewpie sitting on a bench? Your little cup is broken. I still feel like for $2.99 you are worth picking up because you are a little vintage Kewpie. Yes, you are. Those are plastic, not glass. Had to take a peek. Oh, here's a tumble up and with an extra cup, or would it have been 2 tumble ups and this one is missing his little decanter. And I'm looking at these. These are acrylic. I'm trying to figure out what these would have been used for. Are they like just display people? I mean, the feet are right there. So what would that have been used for? I do not know. And I do not know what they could be used for. That's, I guess, the bigger question. And then there's a sheep. Oh, you have some weight to you. Where am I going to put you? Okay, I'll put you right here. Okay, you are $14.99. Why are you $14.99? I mean, you're cool and all, but I don't know. Would somebody want a little sheep in their yard? I think I'm gonna leave you. A little bit too heavy and fragile to deal with and ship easily. So we'll keep looking. Lots of dolls. Don't see anything exciting. What is this back here? It is a little, it's a little flask. If I can get it out of the, there we go. It's a little flask. It's carved from wood. It's not even a flask. It's just in the shape of a flask. So that's, no. We can leave that. See what's in this baggie full. Don't see too much excitement there. These are German. They're cool. But what are they asking? They're red tagged. They're asking $10 each, so not that cool. Cute little elephant. Little single shaker bear. You know who would really love this? I feel like Julie of One Way Vintage could make some really adorable little pins that she turns into, not pins, but she'll make little flowers or maybe little balloons or little accoutrements that go with these little single shakers that need some love, and she repurposes and turns them into something beautiful. So I'm gonna get this little bear for her. We have a unicorn. And we have some frogs on a tree. And we have some little Celadon cups. Ooh, look at the mosaic birdhouse. That's kind of cool. Very, very heavy, but it's got some chips on it too. Definitely has been outdoors. It's pretty for $5. See, this is a, I'm gonna resist. It's pretty, I like it, but I'm gonna leave it because you can't hang it. That's what's wrong. It's broken where you would hang it. There we go. This is Danny being picky. A little sloth planter. Again, very knicky-knacky. I'm gonna leave it. Ooh, black cat soap dispenser. I'm still kind of looking for things for Jordan and her little Halloween challenge that she's doing with her boyfriend. Oh, you're very pretty. You are $9.99 and it looks like you came from like Home Goods. Ooh, I like you. I wish there was two. I don't see another one now. Just a single. Do I want this? I want it. I do want it. I want it for me because I love the color. Is that a sticker? Is that the paint chipped off of it? I don't know. Look at me. Look at this is it. This is where it really matters, me putting stuff back like that. Then the temptation is too hard to resist when it comes to a little turtle for $3.99. Yep. You know he's going in the cart. But guess what? I'm going to sell him. I'm going to sell this turtle because I selfishly keep all the turtles and that's just not right. I want to share the turtle love. So he will be available for sale. Cute little hand-painted vase. Oh, look at this pilot. Who are you? American Heroes. 1998 Vanmark. Huh. Oh, dude. Oh, goodness. You probably need an honorable discharge right now and go heal. What's back there? Look what's back there. Now, here's the thing. These guys have a better chance of selling if they are together. So, let's go back over here. Let's get his friend. Let's put them up here so somebody can find them together and see their cute little faces. Is that marble? It is marble. I think this was here before because it is gray tag and I would have seen this if it was here before, and it is chipped up and I think that's why I left it before as well. So I will leave it this time too. And look at the bag of frogs. 1, 2, 3, there's 4 frogs in here for $5.99. Now that, I know, it's nicky-nacky, but it's cool nicky-nacky frogs. Oh, this is really, that's really a shame. That was a nice little doll. And so if you stay for the full deep dive recap, I will take everything out of the bag and go through what's in there piece by piece. Whereas in my regular tally up recap, I don't do that. So just keep that in mind if you're staying to see values. I will go through pretty extensively. Aha, I found something to send to Jordan. Now, I don't do candles, but she does. And this one's actually a village candle that's bat's breath. It doesn't smell bad. I mean, I don't know if it smells like bat's breath, but it's a very subtle little spooky decor that might just get her the point. So I will send her that. Holographic tree pathway markers. Don't need those. Don't need a big old Santa cookie jar. What is in here? There are little birds in here. And other things. No. Don't need. Don't need. Oh my, look at that baby. That's got some 70s written all over it, but boy, that is not real fun shipping right there. So I'm gonna leave that for somebody else who would love that groovy decor in their home or doesn't mind spending a little time packaging up something like that. That's interesting little fuzzy guy. More interesting little guys. Nothing that is really sparking joy. That's it. Interesting. Interesting doesn't mean resaleable. Just means it's worth picking up and giving it a look. And has a little simple little vintage look to it. It's Bloomingville, so it's not actually vintage. Vintage inspired. Lots of vintage inspired. See what's up top. We're always looking at the planters that the big plants are put in because you never know when something super cool is going to slip through. Pretty blue. Just a very simple tall vase. Anything down here? Nope, nope, nope. And nope, nope, nope. All right, let's take a real quick trip through the plastics. Been finding some pretty decent stuff in the plastics of late. Some old Tupperware and melamine dishes, but nothing today. This is a Smith Victor slide sorter. It's not really something that I tend to deal with, but interesting that it's over here on the plate section. I suspect that somebody was looking it up over here and then just didn't put it back where it belongs. That happens a lot. Strawberries. Are those... Who makes you? Are you Stoneware? Are you Cow Madness? Tabletops Unlimited. Cow Madness? Don't even know that name. Interesting. I like the strawberries though. I would use those. I would have that pattern for my very own. Alright, let's peek in the glassware. See if there's anything special tonight. There's more of the little cactus ones, but I've kind of held off on buying those lately. I do buy the ones that if they have the little siesta sleeping guy, because those are holding their value a little bit better. But the actual cactus ones are kind of coming down in value now that more and more resellers are on to them. And it's just what happens. It's what happens in this crazy reselling world. We can't force everybody to keep the prices and the values up. So we just have to go on and find things that have not fallen into the race to the bottom trend. All right, I don't see anything else down here. Okay, mugs is our next section. What are these back here? Oh, they look better than they were. These are just like newer guys. I'm not, is that a tumble up kind of a thing? Kind of a newer one though. Stay. It's silicone. And look through here real quick. And I don't see anything. I do like this Somebody Loves You, but it's not like super high quality. Got a little cat mug. Again, cat mug, $8 to $10. I'm going to leave that alone this time. Teacups galore. They are the Royal Dalton Vogue collection, and they are $5.99 each. I don't know, that pattern doesn't really excite me. Like, it's like, It's just, and this one is home design, and it's also $5.99. So the Royal Dalton is priced the same as the cheaper brand because they're just blanket pricing as teacups. They're not looking this stuff up for the most part. I'm sure there's some things they look up, but you can tell. It's like teacups, $5.99. Let's just price them. This is an interesting little pattern. None of it is marked. There it is. Edwin Knowles, China Company, made in USA. They used real 22 karat gold on the trim. I guess that was like a thing. Like you could get people excited about your dinnerware if you used real gold. They don't really use real gold anymore. Or do they? Does somebody know a company that still uses real gold? I don't know of one. So I'm asking. And then we have a Mount Rushmore 1970s little souvenir plate. These don't really sell for a whole much, and they don't sell very fast when they do sell. So we do leave those behind. I do tend to pick up the Disneyland ones though, just because it's a sentimental thing for me in Disney. I wish it was still what it used to be. We've got a little pumpkin for $2.99. Little pumpkin string lights for $4.99. Nope. We're leaving that. Not that exciting. Oh, cocktail stirs. Those are plastic or glass? They are glass. Nope, they're plastic. Wow. They were cool to the touch at first, so I thought that they were glass, but they're not. They're plastic. Newer. Not exciting. All right, nothing else here. And now we are kind of in the, just kind of a mishmash of home stuff over here. But you never know. You never know what's going to show up. Like a box full of things. No exciting things, though. And bathroom stuff. I see butterflies. Oh, very, very cheaply made butterflies. All right, nothing here. Geek Out Disney, the ultimate Disney fan game. So what is it? What is it? What is Geek Out Disney? Character, roll the dice. So it's like a trivia, kind of a trivia kind of thing. I have a Disney trivia. What is that? Math Adventure Magnetalk Matchup Adventure Kit. Whoa, that's fun. I miss homeschooling my kids when they were doing like the little fun stuff like that. For me, it got a little more difficult when we got into, like, you know, algebra and American government and write this essay and that. Like, that just took me back to my own high school nightmares. So it's all good. I just miss the simpler days of education. All right, anything over here in the pet supplies and crafts? Empower poster. What's that? Oop. And a little dog bone fell out of it, but I don't think that went with it. Kind, funny, let your individualized shine. I am, what's a craft? I wonder if Rachel would do this. I wonder if she would make herself an empowerment poster. I feel like that might be a good thing. $2.99. I'm gonna get that for Rachie. Let's see what we got up here. A happy server. What is that? We have the toughest time with leaking water bottles. Oh gosh, it's only that much water. Oh no, that would be gone in like a minute. It's for hamsters. But I wonder if they make something that works a little bit better than what we have. It's so difficult to not have a leaking water bottle with the guinea pigs. Very frustrating. All right, lamps. Oh my gosh, that is so 90s, that one right there. Oh, that's really cute. I mean, I'm not gonna get it. It's not that super exciting. It's just kind of cute. Little birdcage one. That one's kind of nice, but nothing worth putting in the cart today. All right, we're in the art. They've got a lot of really big art kind of blocking the front here that it's a little precarious even to dig through. So we're not gonna. Shoes. What are these? Oh, that's somebody's name. They make those like some of the venues you go to. I think I had one made for Rachel once. I'm thinking to myself, like, what did she do with that? What did she do with that? We do not have everything unpacked and hung up yet, so it's still going to present itself. I was looking at the little horse art down here. Oh, who makes you? G. Cola Swear? Okay. Yeah. Doesn't really float my boat. Alright, nothing on the art tonight. I can't believe this desk is still here. So on my previous video, I talked a little bit about this. This desk right here, this name, this Sly, S-L-I-G-H, give it a look up. These pieces sell for hundreds of dollars. Hundreds of dollars. Now, mind you, this one needs a little bit of restoration, but the bones are good. The bones are very good on this, and somebody could bring this back to like a $500 piece of furniture with just a little work. All right, let's look through the textiles just a little bit. See what else. I didn't come in here looking to find, you know, a cart full of stuff. Had I found a cart full of stuff, it would have been fun, of course. I'm never going to turn it down. But I came in here just to unwind after a very, very long day of trying to get things all entered and updated in the TheNicheLadyShop.com, and just kind of get ready for a busy day tomorrow. Got a lot going on. That's a really nice Carhartt shirt right there for $14.99. I don't really do clothing, but I know that's a good name and a good shirt. I know some other YouTubers that would pick that up. Maybe even that Def Leppard too, although it's on a newer tag. Yeah. So yeah, I'm actually really enjoying just taking a leisurely stroll through all the things tonight and keeping the cart light because I still have a lot of work to do. When I go home from here, I've got to finish entering about another 50 more items. This little backpack was just sitting on the end of this right here, and it's super pretty. A little bit worn out on the leather. It's $12.99, so I'm gonna pass, but it's definitely an eye catcher. Maybe on senior day, I would pick that up. I found some fabric. I'm gonna send her this fabric. I know she's really getting into her kind of artsy, craftsy, doing stuff, and I think she has a sewing machine, so she could make something out of this. There's plenty here. She could, I don't know what she can make, but that's a really fun fabric. Fabric. I'm gonna send it to her. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, my daughter Jordan has a YouTube channel called Just Jordan Things, and she is currently running a challenge with her boyfriend. She's adding one spooky decoration item every day, and he has until 10 p.m. that night to spot it. And if he doesn't, she gets the point. If he does, he gets the point, and they're gonna see who the winner is. And they added an extra little fun element, is that the winner gets to pick out their Halloween costumes because they're young, they go, they party, all that good stuff. I'm looking through the toys ever so sparingly because I'm not picking up plush right now. I'm getting ready to sell all of my plush and concentrate on other things. Okay, is this one of those? Is it? Wait, is he? He is. I just got to figure out how he works. Wait, there it is. There it is. I knew it was there somewhere. Okay. All right, let's head over to the purses. See if there's anything that's worth paying for a full price for. It happens sometimes. Or if it's a gray tag, it would be 50%. Sachi, patent leather. Ooh, that's like a lunch bag. Or maybe it's sake? I don't know. I say lots of stuff wrong. And it's okay. I'm okay with that. Oh, I don't see too much here that's screaming at me. Let me know if you think there's something I should have picked up. Maybe the Kate Spade. Ooh. How do you tell a fake Kate Spade from a real? I mean, would a real Kate Spade's logo fade? Would that be a thing that would happen? I feel like maybe, I don't know. I might regret not picking that up, but I also don't want to be selling anything that's not authentic. So I tend to just veer away from it if I'm not 100% sure. That's kind of cute. Cheaply made though. Cheaply made. All right. Our last stop is going to be jewelry. And that is coming up right now. All right, let's see if there's anything new since the last time we were perusing the jewelry. Oh my gosh, there is a sea turtle ring. A sea turtle ring. It's $4.99. It's very low quality. I'm sorry, I'm not going to pick that one up. He's just not, he's not great. Let's see. Anything there? The wood bracelets are kind of interesting, but meh. I'm I'm kind of in one of those moods. I'm not super motivated to ask for extra help or get things out of the case unless it's super special. I don't know, that's a little intriguing there. No, I don't see anything really great. Which means we are gonna head to the checkout. Stay tuned for the recap. I'll tell you everything. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I almost forgot to look through the Halloween stuff. Goodness gracious. How do I find her some cool Halloween stuff if I don't actually look in the Halloween section? Some brains? I don't know. I'm just not into it. I'm just not into the Halloween stuff like others are. But you never know when they're going to put like a cool little pumpkin thing or a little wicked cookie jar. Like I found the blow mold little cauldron. I already sold that. Sold that pretty quickly. Some of that vintage stuff, vintage Halloween sells really, really quickly. So I always am on the lookout for it. Little turkeys are still hanging around. Yeah, just there's nothing here that really is exciting at all. Except I got a lot of comments saying, look at the scream mask, look at the screamer mask. Like, yeah, no, that one's really cheap, not high quality at all. I'd like to put that on Peanut, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I don't see anything. Did come around the corner here and saw this set. It's a little cocktail shaker and these two martini glasses. Now they are very contemporary. They are kind of cool. But $4 each and then $8 on this puts them a little bit out of budget for resale. So, all right, that is it. Okay, now for reals, I'm going to the checkout. Stay tuned for the recap. I will tell you everything I bought, how much I paid, and how much it's worth. And then after that, we'll do a deep dive. I'll open up that bag of frogs and we'll talk about what I bought just a little bit more. That's coming up right now. That was fun. It was fun. Just finding a few things. I only spent like 40 bucks and I got a few things to send to Jordan, which I have to do. Time is going fast. I know it's only August. It's only August. So realistically, there's time, but it just feels like it goes so fast. I need to hurry up, and I just need to do it. Okay, thank you everyone for watching, and now on to a little deep dive and some time with Bougie.
Good morning, Boosh. You know what time it is? It's time to look at our haul. Where'd you go? Where are you going? You want to see what I bought? Wait, why do you keep going? It's just like a cat. Okay, well, we will look at today's little haul. This was just a relaxing shopping trip that I took. Oh, now you want to talk about it? Yeah, well, you're too late. Just a few things, but there is something on this table. You probably already saw it in the recap. It's a doozy. It is a doozy, and we'll get to it. But first, let's talk about the little driftwood heart. So what I found was the sea creatures that I find in the driftwood are worth a lot more than this little heart. He's still a $12 to $15 piece, but not what I see the other driftwood sculptures going for. I did work on tacking down the nails. Unfortunately, my tacking skills were not great, and like I laid that one down instead of being able to pound it in. Almost looks like that one is something that somebody put in after. Anyway, still cool. I paid $4, turned it into $12. That's not a bad margin. I know, surprisingly, I am going to sell the turtle because I have this one already. I'm trying not to keep duplicates. In fact, I'm going to be going through my own collection and pulling the duplicates. So you'll start seeing some turtles showing up in the Thenichelady shop. That's nicheladyshop.com, my online shop that you can find right below the videos. So this is a potpourri or a sachet holder. See, it has its original little sachet beads in there, but they probably, well, no, they do still smell, just not very strong because this has a little bit of age on it. It's from 2015. But you can put your own essential oils, fix that back up, use it as a flower frog. You could do a lot of stuff, or he could just be decor. Again, another $12 to $15 item. We're going to get back to this guy for sure. I didn't notice this had a broken piece on the wing, so I'm very, very glad I bought this for personal use. And it is an African gray. It is not a cockatoo. You know why I thought cockatoo? Immediately my brain went to the beautiful cockatoo that resides at the bird store that we go to. She's one of the, she's pink and gray. I mean, she's very similar. And I saw the pink feathers, and that's why my brain said cockatoo instead of African gray. I knew it was an African gray. A bird that we have contemplated getting, I might add. Beautiful wood container. I did find that these are quite desirable. I don't think this is very old. This technique used on here is made to make it look older, but it is wood. And it is a nice piece, nice decorator piece, nice color. It's got a little brass trim here. This actually is brass that's tacked on. And just as a beautiful decorator piece, 25 to 30, as you saw in the recap. The little bag of frogs. Okay, so my one Nicky-Nacky purchase, but I am going to do a critter sale on my Thursday Whatnot. Whatnot is a venue where you can, a marketplace where you can sell things in auction format. It's super fun, it's fast-paced, it's social and chatty, and so I tend to bring like these smaller items over there. If you have not signed up for Whatnot before, be sure you look down in the description and you grab your link for a $15 free credit to come and spend over on Whatnot. And I just want to address, if you were supposed to get a $15 credit and you did not get your $15 credit on your first purchase, be sure you reach out to Whatnot support at whatnot.com, or there might be a form now. I think they changed it. But reach out to them and then let me know what happens, because I want to make sure that you get your $15 credit. So back to the Nicky-Nacky frogs. Now, what happens when these things go into baggies is often they meet a little bit of a demise. So this guy did get a little chip, so he may just go into our fairy garden. I mean, because who doesn't need a frog in the fairy garden? Had he not been chipped, he would have been, I don't know, about 10 bucks, 8 to 10. All of these guys are about $8 to $10. And while that is not great for me to pick up, you know, on a onesie-twosie basis, I will give you the overall numbers in just a moment. Candle, in this one, I'm going to pop him into the freezer, and in a few hours, this candle will shrink up, and I will be able to just pull that right out of there. Or actually, it's just going to fall right out of there. So, again, all of them about 8 to 10. Chinese lucky frogs, toads, they're pretty gruesome looking. He's missing his little tongue. I just noticed that too. All right, baggy items, not really something I should be picking up like this, because you can't see the damage until you purchase and bring them home. But had they not been damaged, each one of these would have been worth $8 to $10. So for a $6 purchase, I'm turning that into $24 to $32, which would not be bad, except these have damage. Except for him. He just needs his little candle removed. So he will be in the sale. If anybody wants me to put the other ones in, let me know that, or I might just put them in a bundle together as is frogs. And I start everything at $1, so we'll see if anybody wants to do a little work with them, use them as craft pieces or whatever. But this, of all the items I bought, this is the one that I shouldn't have. I got some gifts for others. As I said in the video, Julie of One Way Vintage makes the most adorable little flowers and balloons and animals and things that go into these little single shakers. So I am going to gift this little guy to her. And then the other 2 items are for my daughter Jordan's, her Halloween challenge with her boyfriend. She's really excited about the candle. And what I found out, see, I love this too. I don't buy candles for personal use, and I really don't buy a lot for resale. But Village Candle is a good brand. So, Yankee Candle we know is good, and there's some other good ones, but Village Candles can sell for some pretty good money. This one here, I couldn't find exactly the bat's breath. I found other Halloween and fall themed ones selling in the $25 to $30 range. So there we go. I'm gonna send that to Jordan, and I'm gonna send the fabric to Jordan, and hopefully she can make something pretty fabulous out of that. Do you feel like talking today? Well, that's not the kind of talking that everybody wants to hear. They want to hear you say, I love you. I love you. He's really good at yeah. He was playing peekaboo with me this morning. Want to play peekaboo? Okay, we got him to say it once. All right, let's talk about the star of the night. This turns out to be an extremely rare Kewpie doll. I bought him just on a gut, even though he's got some damage. Now that is the bummer, for sure. But even with that, this guy is worth hundreds of dollars. Now, this is one of those times where the exact value is not going to be known because we don't know how much that damage affects things. Fortunately, the damage is on a cup and it's not on the Kewpie itself. Now, if you look really, really close, you can see there is an incised mark. That is a crown. And that is the very, very old Goodwill crown. And it says Deposé, and then there is a 5593 under there, and then there's another little incised 14 up there. So, extremely, extremely valuable Kewpie from Goodwill. It is a bisque porcelain, which means it doesn't have that bright, you know, shiny coating glaze on it. This is a kind of a matte finished porcelain. So I can't even find this specific one. I can find others that were in this series. I believe they were called Patio Party. And I got some help researching this from Chelsea at Idaho Gem. She is a certified auctioneer and appraiser. And she helped me a lot because there is not a lot of information out on these little guys. So I have found one that's sold for $1,100. I have found one that's sold for $750. Now with the damage, that's where it gets tough. If there was no damage, this would be a no-brainer. I would list him for $1,000. That being said, I think I'm going to put him up for $500. $500, even with the little bit of damage. And we're just going to see what happens because he is extremely rare. And there are collectors who want a piece in their collection and are willing to put up with a little damage. I mean, that's almost a half price savings because of the damage. And I'm sure a collector is going to be absolutely thrilled to get this piece for a good price and get it into their collection. So this, even though I didn't buy much of anything else, this made the night right here. And this is why when you do a Google search or you do an eBay search in the store, make sure just because you can't find it, you don't leave it behind. Where are you? I try to put you on camera, dude, and then you disappear. You know what it is? He likes my red shirt, and he is trying to get to my red shirt. So, Bougie, what do you think about our finds today? I'm pretty excited. Are you excited? You think we should dance? Let's do it. Get down. Boogie, oogie, oogie. Get down. Boogie, oogie, oogie. Get down. Boogie, oogie, oogie. You're not doing your part. You're just not doing your part. You know what he wants. I know this is what you want. All right. Let's tell him. Go be profitable and make it fun. We'll see you on the next one.